white people just easily have more resources than black people
Why?
because they are taken as the better race.
White people just have a lot more opportunities that are given to them because of their skin color, and it's much harder for black people to get the same opportunities.
Do you think white privilege is real?
Yes.
Yes, it definitely is real.
I think you get a lot for just being white in society. I think it's unfair.
Society's just made for white people.
Why would you say that?
It really starts with the transatlantic slave trade. Like, it was made so that you could justify slavery by saying, you guys are black, you're not white, you're not like us, basically.
Do you have any examples of white privilege?
I think job opportunities. I think you get a lot more job opportunities, you get a lot more looks. Just being white.
Being that you can get into schools that other black students probably can't or don't have the resources to be able to get into those type of schools.
It was always them getting like the good education and black people being redlined in certain communities, so they weren't able to get the same opportunities.
Historically, we've been kept in neighborhoods that have less money because of things like redlining, stuff like that.
A black person or a person of color would have to work 2 times as hard to get that same opportunity
It's just an unequal playing field.
just because we're put in a certain box.
White people have been able to generate wealth for so many generations. It's just, I feel like it's a fallacy to say that it's equal starting point.
Black people's biggest oppressors themselves.
I think it's 70% mental oppression that we're under currently, and maybe 30% factorial or financial oppression.
Any modern day examples about white privilege?
The fact that black women in the medical industry, like when black women are pregnant and they're like in the delivery, like, you know, when they're in delivery rooms, they're often taken less serious because of the idea that black people have like a higher pain tolerance. It's generally like, oh, that woman, she'll be fine. She's just, you know, it's just normal things.
So if you tell them you're African, they're going to call you an African booty scratcher. They're going to say your hair looks like a dog's hair. They're going to say that you're unique because you look different. But if I'm white, I'm going to do whatever I want because I'm not going to have the same consequences, and I'm most likely going to get out of whatever I do.
What do you have to say to the people that say more black people get arrested because they commit majority of the crimes?
White people are the ones that kill majority of the people, that fight for the guns and fight for the wrong laws.
People who shoot up schools are white. I've never really seen a black shooter shoot up schools.
Poverty is the main cause of crime, no matter what way you want to flip it. And when you have people who have historically been underprivileged and who live in poor neighborhoods, it's going to make sense why more crimes happen. If you can't afford to eat, you're going to steal food. It makes the most sense to me. Like,